What's up? What's up? Where's my people at? What's happening? Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Um, they say I got a voice for radio, but they also say I got a face for television. What do you think about that? Ladies and gents and warriors from all motherfucking walks of life. Should I shoot out the wheeler? It's fucking 4 o'clock. I'll shoot out the wheeler. There we go, Carlitos, Gabriela, Machete. Man, that shit takes forever. We got 9 warriors up in here. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's cracking? What's bracking? Where's all my warriors at? Fucking today's Tuesday. I had a busy ass day yesterday. Every time I have to drive to Orange County or Los Angeles, I got a busy fucking day. Cause then I gotta drive there and drive back, depending on what time the interview or whatever I got going on is. Maybe I'll spend the night. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I can't call it. Hold on. I'm shooting out the wheelie. We got Brian. Tap in right there. Roll call. We got Sunamente Peligroso. Hood morning. I like that. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I got a little bit of hood in me. I didn't grow up with no silver spoon in my mouth. But I do have some people say, well, your dad was a CO. He made a lot of money. Yeah. But the parks that I played with in had syringes all over the fucking floor from heroin. That's a true story. All right, just shot the wheelie. We got 21 warriors up in this motherfucker. Watch it grow. Grower, not a shower. We got Cyril. I hope I'm not fucking chopping these names up. This is my second cup of coffee. I gotta tell you guys how I do it, man. And then we'll get into this motherfucker. Um, Envy, what up? So what's with the straw? Couple things. Um, I'm not trying to damage the enamel of my teeth, number one. And number two, I always get these motherfuckers complaining that I slurp in the fucking camera. Fucking assholes. This prevents it. Plus, that's what I'm doing now. That's my new thing. Ranch gang showed up with the quickness. Can I get a witness? Semper Fidelis, what up, Ron? You should have song Behind the Walls by Corrupt as the intro. If I do that, it's gonna flag me, bro. It's gonna fucking flag me. Look at me waking up in front of you guys. Smash that like button. All right, cool. We'll wait till everybody trickles in. I've been wasting enough time. What up, Bacala? Go ahead and tap in. Yesterday was Monday. Yesterday was a busy day. Drove to Orange County. Every once in a while on my Instagram, Hector __ Bravo, I'll do a Q&A question, man. It popped off yesterday. It got fucking wild, right? It got wild. It got busy, let me tell you. What up, Maria? Saludos. Okay, must not taste very good, though. Envy, how is coffee through a straw not going to taste any different than whether you drink it from a mug, a sippy cup? I mean, let me see. Hold on. It's kind of like fucking meth, right? You can get the foil paper with the big pen and you can chase the dragon. Not that I've ever done that, right? Or you can twist the pizzle, right? Or some motherfuckers main vein that shit. Either way, there's different ways to put chanate down the hatch. This is just one way. You never got the foil paper, put the rock on there and just chased it? I know you motherfuckers know what I'm talking about, man. That's why you guys like me, because I keep it real. What up, Davey? Harbor area, what up? Buenos dias to you and your Sally. Eso. Buenos dias. right, so on the fucking on the Instagram Q&A, it was popping over there, man. Holy shit. I couldn't answer so many, right? So we're just going to go through it right here before I delete this, because once I delete this, they go away forever. What is this? Oh, man. I just saw a cool picture they just sent it to me. So yeah, I don't want to delete it because it was a popping ass fucking Instagram yesterday. Southeast, Southside Whittier 23. Good morning. Still drinking that bomb ass coffee. You should do a live out here in Southeast, world famous Chicano Park. I could. I've done lives over there in Mission Beach. I could do one in Chicano Park, right there by the handball court and the fucking pull-up bars. I'd be seeing right there when I drive by Cuatro Milpas, when I get on the freeway, when I get on the 5 South to get to my canton. I'd be seeing. You remember when the drunken sailor flew off the freeway right onto Chicano Park and killed a bunch of people? That was fucking crazy. All right, 32 Warriors in here. Let's get this motherfucker cracking again. They must have asked me 1,000 fucking questions yesterday, which is fine. I love this. Does CDCR officers get LEOSA? I don't want to fuck this off. LEOSA. Yes, they do. I already knew what that was. That means you can carry. That means you can carry a concealed weapon in all 50 states. That was signed by like Bill Clinton or some shit. Yeah, as a peace officer, as a correctional officer, you can carry a cohete off duty. You got to qualify. You can carry a gun off duty. You got to quarterly qualify, and you can carry in all 50 states. It's as easy as going to an airport, having that motherfucker in your check-in bag, and with the magazine not inserted into the handgun, and you just fly like that. When you land, you unbox it, you holster it wherever you holster it, and then you keep it moving. That was good. All right. Next question. Why prison riots become so frequent? Do you think it's because of the new pro-inmate laws? That is not accurate because prison riots have actually subsided. And I've mentioned this. Ever since the end of all hostilities, prison riots have come to an end. Okay, now that's from my perspective, my experience. Compared to how it used to be, compared to how it is now, yeah, prison riots are not what they used to be. They're almost technically non-existent. Now, what's the reason for that? Well, the end of all hostilities and money, man. You can't be the criminal inmates cannot be making money when everybody's slammed. But they don't even do slamming anymore. So if you guys really wanted to, go ahead and riot all day long. But that's the thing, they don't want to riot, because if they did, they would. Because if you use the excuse we don't want to riot because we don't want to go on lockdown and we want to make money, you know damn well there's no more lockdowns. You guys just don't want to fight. Which I don't blame you. Why hasn't CCPOA filed for a class action lawsuit for this infinite ammo of 602 inmates get? Let me tell you something about CCPOA, and I'm going to break your hearts. I want you guys to think, and this is me observing now. I see the full picture. I want every correctional officer for CDC to think of CCPOA as your pimp. I want you to think of it as a pimp and a prostitute relationship. Oh, heck, you ain't got to be so disrespectful. You ain't got to hit us with some harsh truth. Listen to what I'm telling you. I see the big picture now. I want you as a CDC officer to think of CCPOA as your pimp. All right, you're going to do what they tell you to do. You're going to shut the fuck up. You're going to pay up your fucking money. And hope you don't get your fucking ass kicked by a John. Period. They're not doing nothing for you. They're in bed with the enemy. Let me tell you that. What's up with all these prisons closing? Where are COs going? Where are the inmates? Well, the COs are going to get fucking shit canned, and the inmates are going to go to the streets. That's the truth. We've already seen it. If you have a criminal record, what is CDCR willing to overlook for hiring process? You're only going to get disqualified if you have a felony on your record, if you have any convictions of domestic violence, convictions. What should one wear to their medical evaluation? You dress comfortable, bro. You're going to be having to move around and shit. They're going to be, what up, Jesus? What up, main jail yard? I like that handle. Finally did it and started hitting meetings, brother. Couldn't have done it without your help. Gracias, brother. Hey, that's music to my fucking ears, bro. Like, you know, I like to joke around and tell jokes, man. But when I hear comments and statements like that, I feel my purpose is being completed, right? I'll go into some DMs that I've been receiving from the people that I want to reach. I want to reach the people that need the reaching the most, right? Like the ones that need fucking help. I'm here for you guys. Oh, good. My morning's already made. Thank you, main jail yard. CDCR turning medical and mental health, etc. Do you think they will bring back the MTA classification? Fuck no. No, absolutely not. Well, I'm just gonna read the question, man. Don't kill the messenger. You think they'll ever make PC yards again, or are there too many of those fucks? There's too many of them, and CDCR realized they made a drastic mistake, right? Drastic mistake. Let me emphasize on that. How could we have prevented the SNY gangs from getting out of control? Or SNY program from getting out of control. All right. SNY should have solely, let's hindsight, right? They Monday morning quarterback all the time. Let's do it right now. Hindsight. What should protective custody and sensitive needs yard mainly consisted of? All right. If you go back in time, PC yards should have been sex offenders for sure. That goes without saying. They're gonna get got, right? We gotta protect them. Sex offenders, rapists, child molesters. You're going to PC SNY. You don't have an option. I don't give a fuck. Shut your mouth and go over there now, bitch. Prison gang dropouts, right? So from the big four, if you've dropped out or defected, for sure you're gonna fucking get killed. Go over here now. And 1, 2. High notoriety cases. You got now? The fucking Danny Masterson. Everybody loves him. Your favorite inmate, man, Danny Masterson. Can't believe it. Me da asco. You got, that's it. So all these fucking assholes that I met at Donovan, the Alexander and Hawkins or whatever that motherfucker's name is, that were just beating up female staff members and ringing up drug debts and gassing staff. Hey, bitch, I'll throw your bitch ass on a GP yard. Actually, I think they were GP. Just straight acting like fucking straight SNY motherfuckers. Anyways. What's your take on private prisons? I don't really have a take on private prisons. I look at private prisons as I look like private contracting for the military, mercenaries. It's just a way for the federal government to contract out their bidding. Am I for it? Am I against it? What do I think of it? I don't really have much of an opinion on it other than it is what it is. As a rookie CO, will I break 100K my first year? I don't think you're going to break 100K your first year. Is it possible? It's possible. But I don't think you're going to break 100K the first year. What do you think about the Riverside County jails? I don't have any experience or thought process in the Riverside County jails. Somebody wrote 457 plan or 401K, referring to the retirement. Hey, Envy, what you wrote right there is how long before PC SNY yards outnumber general population yards. You do realize, listen to me, listen to what I'm about to say. About 7 years ago, this is the truth, right when I promoted to sergeant, You're able to look on the computer. You're able to look at the ratio, at the percentage, at the population. In 2015, this is the fucking truth. 75% of the inmate population were SNY. 75%. Fast forward now to what are we, 2024? You can guarantee you it's up to 80, 90%. However, CDCR pulled a fast one. They got rid of it. Now they're just mixing everybody. You want to be SNY? Okay, we got something for you. Here's your SNY. You're going to fucking Kern Valley, GP. You're going to North Kern, GP. Calipat, GP. Son of a bitch. Back to 457 plan of 401k. I would say invest in your own investments. Stock market, precious metals, precious real estate, watches, if that's your thing. Airbnb properties. There's so many investments, trust me. You guys have to understand, man, the days of going to a 9 to 5 and putting away for retirement are such a 1970s, 1980s, 1990s way of living, man. 2024, everybody quit your job today and start selling pictures of your feet on OnlyFans. I guarantee you there's some weird motherfuckers out there that are going to pay to see your fucking talons. What sergeants should I watch out for at CSP SAC? I'm not sure. I don't really partake in. I don't know who's who up there. Just what I would do is get with a solid individual that you trust, a supervisor, and ask, who the fuck can I not trust? But now these days, you can't trust many people. Oh, damn, man, motherfucker. Damn, what's going on at CSP SAC? Right after that, somebody wrote, what supervisors should I avoid at CSP SAC? Technically, you should be avoiding all your supervisors, man. Only call them when you need them. When you break. I used to tell my staff, if you need me, break the glass, right? You know, like an emergency, break the glass. 4 o'clock in the morning, wake up, motherfucker. Fuck you guys are. Bonds, cuh. Yeah, JC said bonds. There's so much things you can invest in. The days of leaving your money in a bank and letting the bank get rich off of your investments, no. What up, Free from Fetters Grove? Good morning, man. Likewise. LT, what's your fancy little what's your fancy little YouTube plaque say? I can't see the letters that small. Okay, so when we hit 25,000, right now we're at 28.2. I went on Etsy, right? I went on Etsy and I got a little homemade plaque and it says, presented to that prison guard for passing 25,000 subscribers. YouTube. And then my wife saw me unbox it. She got all happy. She's like, they sent you that? I'm like, nah, I had it made for myself. She's like, the hell? Nah, you can't be making your own stuff. I said, yes, I can make my own stuff, right? I got a whole room of awards that I gave myself, right? Honor roll. I never was honor roll. I had a 1.58 GP, but if I want to make a fucking Microsoft document that says honor roll, I could do that, right? Pretty much I've created my own world, right? Dr. Hector Bravo. Damn, you were a doctor, my boy? Yep, look at this homemade certificate right here. What up, Carlos? What's crack-a-lackin' cuzzo? Gabriella, man, hearing all this pretty upsetting and let down and disappointing. What part? Leslie, what up? Hold on. Can you please do a YouTube video on the effectiveness of memos on managers? So I got a lot of response from that. You guys want to know how to protect yourself from managers and who to protect yourself from. Yeah, I did have a 1.58 GP. That's a fucking fact. I will have to do a fucking video how to protect yourself. Hey, bro, why did it take a long process to join CDCR if they are hurting? Because just like any other fucking state government agency, the fucking, there's a process. There's background investigators. There's background investigation. There's medical. there's miscommunication between the left hand and the right hand. Um, yeah. I kind of gathered that, Leslie, right there. I'm the wife. I saw that. I got a sergeant interview tomorrow. Any tips or suggestions? Yeah, hopefully you see this before your sergeant interview. You're gonna fucking sit down at a table. Every interview is the same. Whether you're interviewing for sergeant, lieutenant, CC1, parole agent, every state interview is the fucking same. You show up. There's a table. On the table, there's a binder. The binder's gonna be closed. Across from the table, there's gonna be 3 people on a panel. And they're gonna be different races. Pay attention. One's gonna be black person, one's gonna be a white person, one's gonna be a Mexican person, right? Equal opportunity. One might even be a female. Oh, one's definitely gonna be a female. Damn, Hector, you ain't lying. Every interview I've had are exactly the same. Yeah, I've interviewed for sergeant, lieutenant, parole agent, counselor. They'll say, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. They already know who they want anyways. Everything's just fucking procedural. They're going to say, don't share any of this information. Do you understand? Everything's confidential. Yep. All right, go ahead and open the book. Question number 1. Question number 1, Sergeant. Here we go. You're a brand new sergeant on the facility during chow time, and an inmate walks up to you and says that 2 inmates threatened him. What do you do? And then you go into your little spill. Well, I would immediately place the inmates in handcuffs. Since we're still running chow, I would have him escorted to a holding cell in the program office upon my completions of and have an officer sit on him, start a holding cell log, finish the completion of chow, go over there, interview the inmate, ask him what his safety concerns are, ask him who threatened him, ask him what it's about, create a fucking confidential, search the cell, search the suspect's cells, you know, the whole fucking 9, yada, yada, yada. The more that you talk, the better you are. Here's a good question. Did CDCR give you retirement creds after leaving? I know some departments get mad when you leave and don't. I guess he's talking about, like, do I have the ability to carry a firearm as a retired state peace officer? I do not. I resigned. I haven't retired quite yet. I'm fucking 39 years old. At the age of 50, your boy's going to retire. You better believe that. Would you ever interview CDCR's female staff? How did I not? Yeah, for sure. But look, I've already told you guys, I'm not going to interview anybody that's going to get anybody in trouble. Straight up. If you're an UCO, I'm not going to interview you. If you're an active fucking employee, I'm not going to interview you. You're going to get in trouble. If you're an active fucking GP inmate, I'm not going to interview you. You're going to get fucking killed, right? I'm not going to put nobody in a position that's going to get them fucked. Let me tell you. What do I think of Lancaster? I think Lancaster is a fucked up prison from what I hear. I think Donovan, Lancaster, and CSP SAC, New Folsom are the worst prisons from what I gather. For sure, RJD. What up, LB? Y'all got y'all cups of Chanate right here. One gamer, Omar. What's more scarier, walking house to house clearing Iraq houses or riots in prison? Ooh, that's a good fucking... Okay, well, check this out. A riot in a prison is a riot. You said riot. 2 gang factions, 2 different races going at it, right? It shouldn't really ain't involving you. I mean, you do got to be cautious that you don't get got in the mix. I got a story about that. But technically, that's not your battle. That's not your fight. So you're like a referee. Going house to me wasn't scary. It was exhilarating. It was fucking thrilling. It was like, hey man, I don't know what's on this other side of the door. Right? There could very well be a fucking insurgent with a fucking AK-47 or a PKM and just fucking light my ass up, blow my head off. Be a suicide vest. And it varied. You kick in a door. I was always number one man, bro. I was for the whole 13 months in Iraq, I was always the first one through the door. Guaranteed facts, I swear on everything in my life. Because I was young, I was dumb, I fucking loved it. I didn't have no wife, no kids. I could afford to get killed, right? I could afford it. Like, send me, right? When you come in, there's different things you're gonna see. There are times you kick in the door, there's a whole entire family of females and little children. They're fucking scared as fuck. You just blasted the fucking door. Boom! Right? That door, these are little metal, like flimsy Iraqi doors. They smack the back. They're loud. It's like sheet metal. You got motherfuckers shooting dogs in the front yard. Ta ta ta. Fucking. Yeah, it's a trip, man. But I love the exhilaration. And then, this is something I never talk about, and I don't really like to talk about it. Let's say you come into a house and there's a male in there. And let's say he's just not necessarily at the moment trying to kill you. Well, you unleash hell on that dude. Like, well, what do you mean, Hector? Like, you have the power to do whatever you fucking want in that room. That's what's crazy. That's what's scary. I think that's why I'm built the way I'm built, because I didn't walk into CDCR as a CO wanting to prove myself. Like, I didn't want to rough nobody up. I didn't want to fuck anybody up for no reason. I kind of had already got everything out of my fucking system in Iraq. Like, I already got everything out of my system in Iraq, right? I guess if you had never experienced that, you want to be a CO, you think you want to assert yourself over people, you're going to fucking find out the hard way here that you're going to get fucked up for doing that. Iraq don't know what's behind the door, but I was never a prison guard. Yeah, you never know what's behind the door, man. Nighttime, you have your nods on, you have your night vision, right? You have your night vision goggles on. As soon as somebody shines a fucking white light from their flashlight or hits a light switch or turns on a lantern, you have to get real fast on flicking up your nods, right? Literally, you come fucking... it becomes repetition. Prior Army, prior corrections checking in. What up, Eddie Mac? Do you think Gruesome Newsom will finally get recalled this time? I don't know. I don't trust politics. Right there, Harbor Aria said, my boy was a torpedo. That's true, bro. DY, top of the morning, G. Hey, Ron, is that you that asked that other question? He said, weren't they allowed one AK-47 per house? That's a fact. That was a fact. It was called Sila, weapon. Sila. No Sila, no Sila. Sila! Right, you fucking find a weapon. Sila! Oh, one Sila, one, you motherfuckers. Motherfucker. Right? People always say, hey, Hector, why did you like the M16 rifle, the longer one, versus the M4? I'm like, because you could, if you really wanted to beat the fuck out of somebody with an M16, that shit, right? Again, I don't talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. I don't need to talk about this. But, again, yeah, Iraq was fucking off the fucking charts. 2004. Did you have some good door kickers? Yeah, me. I was a fucking door kicker. When we trained in Germany, we trained, 4-man stack. You're going to hit a house with 2 teams. Now you got me talking about Iraq, and I don't want to talk about Iraq. When we trained in Germany to go to Iraq, the way we trained was, all right, 2 teams of 4. So 8 men were going to hit 1 house. That's not the way it was in Iraq. Motherfucker, 1 person was hitting 1 entire house. That's the true fucking story. Me and my friends were clearing houses by ourselves, door to door to door to door. We would go in, clear, come back out, clear the next 2. So the way we trained in Germany was the last man was supposed to be the breacher, right? Whether he has a door buster, which we call Jenna, a little fucking thing. It was a little door. What do you call those? A door. Forgot what they're called. But it had a rubber U, like elastic, like rubber. You go, bah! But nah, man, I was always the number one man. Just kick these fucking doors. You can just kick them. And we had shotguns. I personally didn't have a shotgun, but my sergeants had shotguns. He ain't even fucking blowing off fucking locks off, bow, off the back gate. Boom, boom. That shit was cool. I love that shit. I was a fucking kid in the candy store, man. I always wanted to be a SWAT team member. To me, that was it. Ramstein, we flew out of Ramstein. Tony G, my answer to your question is it stayed right where it's at, man. And that's the plan. I'm a senior in high school. What are you doing awake, bro? Hold on. Let me see. Let me figure you out. It's Tuesday at 4 in the morning and you're a senior in high school. What are you doing awake, bro? You probably haven't been asleep, huh? Probably watching, playing video games all night long. But, my uncle is a correction officer and he really inspired me to pursue the job. What do you think, though? Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, man. You're a senior in high school. You have your whole life ahead of you, man. You ever Google or go on YouTube and put how to make millions of dollars and just research and watch what they're doing, right? How to build wealth, and watch how to build wealth. I know you're young, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. You're going to be influenced. You're going to be influenced by what your current peers are doing. And your current peers, they're smoking the hookah pens, they're eating the gummy marijuanas, they're drinking alcoholic beverages. What do you got, those seltzers now? I don't know. If that's what you want to do, which I'll advise against that, bro. I'll advise against that, looking back in hindsight. Because you can be leaps, bounds, decades ahead of your peers, man. You could, homie, wouldn't you want to be on a mansion, kicking back? You got a pool. You got it right. Life is not about money. I'll tell you that right now. It's about the finer things in life, right? Like, hey, why not indulge? Why not celebrate your wins? You could jump on a plane. I want to go to Fiji tomorrow. I want to go to Paris, right? Meanwhile, you look back in the past and your friends will be in the same exact place. And what was the difference? The difference was that you applied yourself at this age. I'm from the Imperial Valley too, bro. Oh, hell nah. This is what my suggestion is to you. Join the fucking Space Force. Space Force. Go kill some time. Go learn some skills. Get some discipline. And get that GI Bill. Do you need a degree to be successful in life? Absolutely not, man. I'm telling you, 2024, you can do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Sky's the fuck. There's no more. You can do whatever you want, bro. Whatever. This is badass right now. I love 2024, man. If I was a kid in 2024, I would have been rich already, I think. And again, it's not about money. You better not be from Brawley, bro. Brawley's wild. Exactly, Envy. I got to look at something at the end of the tunnel. Back to the questions. What's your opinion on Santa Clara County Corrections? I have no opinion on Santa Clara County Corrections because I've never been there. Have I ever been to CCI Tehachapi? If so, what do you think about it? I heard there are some solid COs there. Yeah, and we're going to get to the definition of solid. We're going to get to the definition of what makes a solid CO. Are there still solid COs? And about giving up the house. Oh, here's a good question. If an inmate refuses to return to his housing unit on the yard, controlled use of force? Question mark? Yeah, absolutely, bro. 100%. Gone are the days where we're going to be picking up motherfuckers and dumping them on their head just because we want to, just because they're not listening to us, just because, Yada, yada, yada. Gone are the days, man. The motherfucker don't want to go back to the pad. Good. Take it easy. Relax. I'm gonna fucking help you guys, you young COs that still want to hold to a line that doesn't exist. Relax, man. Relax. Relax, right? Unless you are in an immediate fucking danger, immediate, imminent threat per policy, then you can smash all day long. I don't give a fuck what administration wants. But if the dude's not bothering nobody, well, he's bothering people. If he's not posing an imminent threat, relax, take your time, call the sergeant. That's what you're supposed to do. It's a controlled use of force. That's why the sergeants and lieutenants get paid the big bucks, captains. Hey, sergeant, I got an inmate right here. He's refusing to lock it up. Goddamn! Can't you handle your own building? Meanwhile, some fucking lame ass sergeant was 2 years in, never did nothing, never know nobody, but all of a sudden he wants to talk a big game. Yeah, get your bitch ass down here, sergeant. I already told you one time. As a matter of fact, I'm documenting it. You fucking lazy ass motherfucker. Bah! Right? You got inmate Jones right there, poking his nose, eating his boogers, eating his ass, fucking finger banging his Sally on the day room, just acting a fool, right? Sit back, enjoy the show. Jones, right? You're on body worn camera. Paint the fucking picture. Hey, Jones, lock it up, buddy. Buddy, lock it up. Got the sergeant coming, right? Who gives a fuck? Give up the fucking house. There's no more. You're gonna give yourselves an aneurysm. I swear to God, you are. My problem that I encountered was when the inmate was. When I as a lieutenant had to call the captain for controlled use of forces, and all of a sudden the captains were fucking invisible and unavailable. Fuck no, I'll blast you, motherfucker. It's your job. Put your bitch ass down here. You guys. This is what I used to tell the officers. Call the sergeants. Call the lieutenants. Call the captains. This is what they wanted. Give them what they want. Make them work. Make the captains work. Motherfucker, bring your bitch ass down here, Stedman. Give up the house. Give the motherfucker a cookie. You won't see me give the motherfucker a cookie, but you're going to give his bitch ass a cookie, you bitch. Motherfucker, both of you guys share a cookie. I don't give a fuck what you do. In fucking 6 hours, I'm out of here. Want to give up the house? Give up the house. I don't give a fuck. Nah, but I be in Brawley all the time. You need to stay away from Brawley, bro. I'm from Westmoreland. Ain't nobody from Westmoreland, homie. They don't even have, that's a lie. They don't even have internet in Westmoreland, bro. Stop swimming in the canals, too, man. Some motherfuckers drown. You did acting sergeant at RJD 2016? No, I never did acting sergeant. I did do acting lieutenant at RJD 2016. That's the truth. Can COs get to buy off-roster guns? Yes. That's the truth. What books, mentors have impacted you? What books do you recommend? I got like fucking 5 bookshelves in my house. I got one right here. I got one in my other office. Well, that's my wife's office. I swear to God, man, if you're married, where is that guy? The youngster, the fucking high schooler, senior. Hey, when you get married, bro, kiss your own. Nothing's gonna belong to you no more, bro. Nothing, right? I live in a pretty big home, bro, and I don't own shit except this little area right here. This is all me. This is what I get. This is all I get, man. As a matter of fact, my wife and my daughter pissed me the fuck off yesterday. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was asleep. I lay it down at 8 p.m. 7:30, your boy is fucking already roncando on the fucking. I bought a new pillow too. They wake my ass up, and I'm like a bear when I sleep, man. Ain't nobody waking me up. They wake me up. I start yelling. Hey, you're gonna fucking piss me off. Ah, fuck. Then they want to tell me, fine, we're gonna sleep in the other room. I don't give a fuck. Go sleep in the other room, man. Don't fucking leave me asleep. The audacity, right? The audacity to wake me up when I'm asleep. Anyways, what books? Look, I got On Combat, the psychology and physiology of deadly conflict and war and peace. I don't know if you can see it with the, it's pretty good. It's, any natural or learned resistance to killing, any sense of the sanctity of human life and human emotions, any remorse or compassion at the moment of truth can all be overcome and overwhelmed with training. Yeah, you can become a trained killer. I even wrote April 15, 2004. Now, why would I write that? Figure it out. Um, you can be trained to be a fucking killer. Kind of the problem is they don't kind of untrain you on that. But is it really a problem? I don't think so. Yeah, on combat. Uh, Emotional intelligence. That's a fucking good one. Look at this one. You guys wonder why I was such a good supervisor? Patting my own back. Leadership and training for the fight, right? Because while all my peers were worried about me, and let me tell you, my peers were definitely worried about me. Oh, look at him. He called in sick today. Look at him. He's at Disneyland. Look at him. He's at the San Diego Zoo. Motherfucker, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. Anyways, I was reading. I was studying. I was becoming better, right? Yeah, I was at the beach. Who cares? But my advice to you guys is worry about yourself. But you guys already know that, man. You guys already know that. So I have so many good books. I got like 3 Bibles. Turning over a new leaf, man. I got like 3 Bibles, but I'm not a Bible thumper. I even got this one, the Black Hand. Why did I buy this? Because I wanted to know what my enemigas were doing at the time. Motherfuckers, I was a master at my craft. What are these sureños going to do to me today, man? What are their leaders telling them to do to us? Oh, man, they're dangerous. Let me tell you about danger. Let me tell you about danger. I fucking love danger. Well, not anymore, man. Not anymore. I'm a fucking chill ass dude. What up, A. Perez? What up, Roy? What up, that guy? Hold on. That guy is being that guy. Hold on. Hector, you sound so hostile when you call inmates outside their names. You make it seem as it's a you versus them. Your job was to correct and rehabilitate. Why wait till you quit to speak up? Motherfucker's gonna give me an aneurysm at 4:48. This motherfucker's gonna give me an aneurysm at 4:48. Hector, you sound so hostile when you call inmates outside of their names. Yeah, I'm a hostile dude. What's up? What's happening? You make it seem as it's a you versus them. At the time, it was. All right, at the time, in the troop level, in the trenches. Since I have removed myself, since I've climbed the chain of command as a lieutenant, I observed that the real problem was the administration. Okay, that's what I observed. That's my experience. I don't know if that's anybody else. People have different paths. People have different experience. I'm telling you what I seen. I seen some corruption at the top. And they were pitting the officers and the inmates together against each other. I was a good little pawn. Fuck that. I'm not going to do their dirty work. What else did you say? What else? What else? Oh, fucker. Why wait till you quit to speak up? Well, if you speak up while you're employed, you're gonna get fucking fired. I didn't want to get fired. I have a 4-year-old daughter at the time, a home, vehicles. I'm not gonna get fired, bro. That's a suicide mission. That's a kamikaze mission. I'm not a fucking idiot. Art of War, Sun Tzu. That's another book I recommend. Yeah, bro. Ask me one more question because your questions were a little loose-ended. I want you to just say what you want to say, bro. I hate people that beat around the bush. And I'm going to get you that on that too. Yeah, Teddy Bear 13, I do. Hey, Envy said it right there because now you're not bound by CDCR rules and policies. Correct. I am all things CDCR. I am the truth, the truth. So, anyways, the minister of truth. Sharing work stress with your spouse during and after your career, good or bad? Ooh, man. This is a question that was asked on my Instagram. Sharing work stress with your spouse during and after your career, good or bad? It's a catch 22. One time I tried opening up to my wife about Iraq. I'm talking about like fucking having friends die, and that took a lot for me to even do. In my head, she didn't give me the proper response that I was expecting, right? Expectations, and I flipped out. I took it as disrespect. I said, that's why I'm never going to tell you this shit again. I'm never going to talk about this. And I have not since then. So you got to be afraid, man. Be aware of your expectations when you're opening up to your spouse. It's a fine line. Okay, don't go into detail. Again, I'm not a therapist or anything. I would just say, hey, it was a rough day at work today. It was a busy day. Things got wild, things got crazy, things got out of hand. That's the only thing I would tell my wife, man, was getting off late. Period. Had an incident. Period. I think by that time, he had already gathered something happened, right? Something happened. He's getting off late. There was an incident. And then I would get off whenever the reports were done. Remember, as a supervisor, you got to wait till all the fucking reports are completed. Because policy states you should have your reports put in prior to the end of your shift. They can play ping pong with you while you work for them. Once you're separated, they can't touch you. Facts. Here we go. That guy, he wrote back. You said you didn't care about your job, but now you say you covered for them as long as they didn't take your home or car. That makes you no better than them, in my opinion. You said you didn't care about your job, but now you say you covered for them as long as they didn't take your home or car. That guy, I'm really trying to answer your questions, bro. You're so ignorant. Look at that teddy bear. That guy, I don't know if you have a type. I don't. Can you be any clearer? To me, that's not clear. Just a bunch of loose ends, bro. Seriously, I really am trying to answer your questions. My patience will be running out. What part of your Mexico is your family from? I don't know. Mexicali? All right, now let's talk about giving up the house. How long have I been on? 48 minutes. Let's talk about my pet peeves, and then we'll talk about giving up the house. You know that I walked away, resigned from the California Department of Corrections on December 1st, 2022. Coming up on 1 year and 3 months, if I do my math correctly. You know, the reason I walked away was to expose the truth and hold those that need to be held accountable. Hey, good morning, Sergio. I received some calls, text messages, visits from former coworkers. You know, homies, homegirls, cool people. Not everybody, right? And to each their own. There's a lot of people that I haven't spoken to since I left. There's people that I haven't spoken to that I want to speak to that we just haven't made it happen. Driving to work, second watch. But let me tell you what's annoyed me, and it's happened 3 times already. I left the job to try to help inmates and staff, for the record, because everybody's getting fucked at the bottom, right? While the people at the top are getting away with murder, literally. Badass Snoop. Remember James Hill, the warden? You know what, that guy? You overstayed your welcome, you son of a bitch. Go to the depths of hell, motherfucker. There we go. I just blocked that guy. Motherfucker made me snap. You overstayed your welcome, that guy. Motherfucker. I want you guys to think of this channel as a nice establishment, right? There ain't gonna be no riffraff, graffiti, any bullshit. There ain't gonna be no drunk motherfuckers. Hey, you're drunk, get out of here. This fucking place ain't for you, man. You talking out the side of your neck, get the fuck out of here. Boop. Kick him on the ass on the way out. Motherfucker. You'll notice there ain't no trash that follows this fucking page. We're all motherfucking real ones. Anyways, again, I'm not here to chase numbers. I don't want numbers. I like the movie 300. I need some fucking small group of fucking straight soldados. What's up, warriors? Anyways, I got off subject. So, I do a video of me getting, my toenails were painted, that my daughter painted. I'm in the prison cafeteria in the front with my other lieutenants, and I take off my boot to play a trick on him, and he looks and he starts laughing. That was my friend. He's a lieutenant, or was. I don't know what his status is now. And that fool gets at me on the DMs on Instagram and says, "Hey bro, can you take down that video? I don't want my face all over the internet." And I'm like, ain't that a bitch? I haven't heard from this fool for a year. And all of a sudden, he doesn't want his video on the internet. Motherfucker, I'm free to do whatever I want. But out of respect, I'm going to take it down, right? Out of respect. I'm a respectful dude. So I took it down, right? And he was like, "Hey, thank you for that, man. You know, I know what you got. You got your own thing going on now. Good for you, man. Happy for you. But, you know, I still work here." I'm like, "All right, bro. No worries. Whatever, man." Took it down. Then there was something else. Oh, you guys ever hear me call my patrons out every video? Yeah, Hector, we're fucking tired of it. We're tired of hearing all your fucking patrons. Well, sign up, motherfuckers. Right? Fuckers. Be a 10-minute intro of patrons. So I called one guy, one name that I called was The Real McCoy, right? Because some fucking female warrior signed up as The Real McCoy. That's their handle. I get a DM out of the blue by some dude that I do know. I never heard from this fool in a year. And he writes, he's not even following me on Instagram. Some fucking friend you are, cocksucker. He writes, "Hey bro," like, he's a white dude. "Hey bro, some people are telling me that you're saying my name, The Real McCoy, on your Patreon list, and I'm not a Patreon." I said, "Hold up, motherfucker. Hold up, homie. You ain't gonna come at me like that. Ain't nobody come at me like that. Look at that last fuck I just kicked out of here." I said, "First of all, I know you're not a fucking Patreon. I know who is and I know who's not. Second of all, nice hearing from you too, you fuck. I haven't heard from you in a fucking year and a half. And you want to come at me like this, sideways? That ain't gonna happen, bud. Youngster, that ain't gonna happen. Let me get those mocos off your fucking nose, kid. Let me get that. You got some chorro back here, motherfucker. Let me get changed out your fucking underwear, you son of a bitch, motherfucker. And second of all, you're not the real McCoy. You're the fake fucking McCoy. McCoy." And then all they wrote back was, "Oh, okay. Just checking." Motherfucker, you're nobody to check. All right? Don't you understand? I control this world now. This is my world, right? I say what goes and what doesn't go. You fucking bitch ass motherfucker. Lastly, you into cars, bro, or nah? Nah. I'm not. I do like the John Wick cars, though. Real quick, there's 49 warriors watching. Did you guys see on my Instagram yesterday? Yes or no? I posted a video, it's on the reel, of a CDCR van that was stuck on the side of the road. A CO comes out that you can't even identify the fucking CO. Can't even see this dude's face. And he gets in the van and he drives away. Well, somebody asked on the question, the Q&A, hey, whatever happened with those two COs that accidentally locked themselves in the prison, in the van? And I said, oh, I think they were fucking. I think they were having sex. For sure they were having sex. That's just my opinion, right? I think they were fucking smashing, beating guts, bumping nasties. Again, the same thing happened. Somebody that I had not heard for or is not even following me on Instagram reached out to me and said, see, Gabriela, this is what they said in the DMs. They said my real last name and they said, I've always respected you, but you've gone too far with that video. I said, well, first of all, there is no going too far. Don't you understand that? Again, Hector's World, I control this domain. I can go as far as I want, and I do. I go as far as I want, okay? But I don't disrespect nobody, and I don't hurt nobody, right? So first of all I did was post a video that's already on YouTube. Well, basically, they asked me to take that video down. The video of the CO coming out of the van that I said they were having sex. And then I give my little spiel. They asked me to take that video down. And I looked, I'm like, well, man, I haven't heard from you in a year and a half. Thank you for asking me how I'm doing, number one. Number two, I didn't go too far because I can go as far as I want. That's number two. Number three is, hey, stop making it about that guy. The video's not even about that guy. That's people's egos. Oh, he's talking about you. He's talking about me. No. See, look at that. Teddy Bear said, you're your own boss. Facts, I'm my own boss, and I love it. Somebody said, or Gabriela said, oh my God, don't pay attention to these damn people. This is your channel, your platform. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Thank you, Gabriela. That's what I'm trying to say. El Skid. So, like, you hear what I'm trying to tell you guys? Like, hey, motherfuckers don't contact me ever to ask me how I'm doing. Hey, does your daughter need to eat? And again, I'm not asking for nobody for nothing. But the last thing you're going to do is try to tell me how to do what the fuck I'm doing. Motherfuckers, that's what you're not going to do. That's what you're not going to do. Then somebody wrote, just so you know, that guy is solid. They're talking about the CO in the van. I said, okay. Oh, I don't care. I don't know the guy. I don't want to know the guy. The video is not about that guy. This is fucking hilarious. Two people locked themselves into a fucking van. They had to call the CHP to gun lock them. It looked to me like they were having sex on the side of the road. I don't give a fuck. I can say that all I want. Looked to me like they were bumping and grinding. Now, the only way I would have a problem with it, to be honest with you, is if I don't know the dude's relationship status. If the dude was married to somebody else and then I said that and it made it look kind of suspect, yeah, I'm not trying to ruin game. I'm not trying to fuck some dude's life over. That's not what I want. I don't know. If the dude's married, let me know. I'll take it down. Right? I ain't trying to do all that. That's not what I don't know the guy's status. Motherfucker looking new to me. But I thought that was fucking hilarious. Everybody else thought it was hilarious. Let's look at how many fucking views that shit got. And again, I don't chase views. I don't, but it got 31,000 plays, 1,000 shares. That's pretty fucking good, man. You consider yourself lucky. You're a fucking CDCR fucking famous person. His solid guy actions speak for themselves. Facts. Good dude. And again, it's not about him. I'm going to tell you guys something. Do you know why I can't trust these new officers? Okay. They tell on themselves. That guy in the video, he should be like, I don't know, that ain't me. Number one, that ain't me. Oh, fuck, it is. Yeah, like I said, this is what I would do. Stand on my 2 feet. Like I said, I went to go check on the door. The door got locked, period. Nothing else happened, right? What you're doing is you're solidifying what you're saying happened. You're not folding. You're not bending. You're not buckling. You're not faltering. Do you guys remember when Badass Snoop killed that inmate on Alpha Yard and I put a video on my Instagram? And I called the prison and I said, "Hey, let me know what time of that homicide happened." And that officer gave up the beans. Man, the motherfucker started singing like a canary. I said, "Hey, are those two inmates housed in ADSEG yet?" And he's like, "I don't think so. One's in TTA." Well, that was fucking hilarious. And I even went to the great length of altering the voice and slowing it down so you wouldn't be able to identify that officer as to not get that officer in trouble. I'm not trying to get cops in trouble. I'm not even trying to get inmates in trouble. Like, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble, period. Well, I'll be damned if that officer himself didn't tell on himself. You coward ass, scaredy cat motherfucker. I could never do work with you, bro. I could never do dirt with you because you're a rat. You rat on yourself, bro. You fucking. You'd be so scared. All you have to say, number one, is nothing. Say nothing, right? Deny, deny, deny. Nope, that ain't me. Nah, that didn't happen. Nah. Oh, that does look like me, but that's not me. Number two is, well, number one, don't tell on yourself. Number two is, no, I didn't. No, that's not me, right? This fool calls and tells on himself, "Oh, I'm going to get in trouble. Hector Bravo got me. I didn't know it was him." Motherfuckers, I can't trust this new breed, man. These new breed tells too much. And they try playing the victims. Que vergüenza. What up, DY? DY knows what I'm talking about, man. You can't. People wonder why it sucked being in the department. Too many rats, snitches, and I ain't even talking about the inmates. What was the final straw that made you quit RJD? It was these three things. When my wife's sister passed away due to COVID, and the warden said, "Bring me verification that she died." That I took that as the ultimate sign of disrespect. Number one. Number two was Mario Carrillo being the fucking reason that those two officers got damn near murdered on the yard, and then they covered that up. That was number two. Number three was it was just so much fucking happening. It was just fucking, it was bad. It was just constant. He was married. He was married. Oh, come on, DY. Wait a minute. DY, elaborate, homie, because now I feel bad. Don't tell me too much, but just tell me this. Was he married when that video came out, and was that the reason why he's not married anymore? Because if that's the case, then the damage is already done. I didn't cause that. Let me know. But if he's still trying to make it work, and my video resurfaced some demons of his past, oh no, I thought I had buried this. Again, man, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble. I'll fucking delete it. I just need to let you guys know what it looks like on my end. Motherfuckers, nobody will call me and ask me how I'm doing. Hey, Hector, can we bring you a whole platter of food because we know that you sacrificed your career for us? Hey, Hector, can we go to Costco and bring you some groceries because we know you don't have a job anymore because you fucking left? Nah, they're like, nah, you're trying to control my Instagram. You know what? I'm leaving it up. You just made me piss myself off. I'm leaving it up. I'm not asking you guys for anything, so don't fucking ask me for anything. I don't know what world you guys live in, but this is my fucking world. My own world right here, fuckers. He tried snitch on himself and tried to throw it on you. That's BS. Facts. I got 1 year in and see dudes with 10 years plus that are worse than some of the new cops, letting inmates call them bitches and slap them around. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild. What up, Keister? You're 602. Keister. Keister, you're 602, huh? Leave it up and add more platforms a la verga. Fuck it. Put it on the TikTok. Should put it on the TikTok. You literally cannot see that dude's fucking face, man. Hector baptizing these clowns. And again, man, you get interviewed by Office of Internal Affairs, all you have to do is stick to your story. Nah, that ain't, like I said, I got locked out. What, did you report it to your supervisor? Yeah, I reported it. Or no, I didn't report it. I didn't feel the need to. I locked myself out. I got myself unlocked, and I continued mission. Period. End of story. Can you let me out of here so I can go back to selfie? Oh, we don't do self-feeding anymore. Can you let me out of here? I got a softball game with the incarcerated population at St. Quentin State Prison. That PIO at St. Quentin's going to be a fucking captain soon, let me tell you. The world is yours, Chico. I feel like right now you made me feel like fucking Scarface. And everything in it wasn't me. But she caught me on the counter. It wasn't me. But she caught me in the back of the transportation van. It wasn't me. She even saw me in the holding cage. It wasn't me. Banging in the chapel. It wasn't me. You gotta learn how to joke with it, man. You motherfuckers take life too serious. What up, G Wilder? I'm over here venting. Man. But she caught me in the Sally Port. It wasn't me. Let me out. I have to play cornhole with inmate Yoda. What up, Kathy? What up, bestie? Oh, man. Hey. Pin message. How is Yoda these fucking days, man? I know somewhere. How is Yoda these fucking days? Let's talk about Yoda, man. Enough talking about Green. I already exposed them. They telling themselves. Lieutenant made the new CDCR anthem. How is Yoda these days, man? That motherfucker, that guy's relationship, that guy's career was like a bottle rocket. Very short and fast and not impressive. Right, motherfucker. They lit his little fucking firework at High Desert. He goes to RJD and just explodes. Motherfucker, what a shitty ass career you had there, Yoda. Now let me ask this. I never said one word to Yoda. Purposely, right? Purposely. This captain could fucking kiss your ass. I will not. These little soldiers can fucking follow you. I will not. You, in your head, think you're an important person. I do not, right? I'm going to let you know how much important you're not to me, right? It was just a matter of time before he stepped on his own dick, which he did. It's almost like I could see train wrecks happening before they happen. But everybody saw that one coming. How is that fucking guy Yoda these days, man? What a fucking winner, let me tell you, man. Hector, you can't talk about him like that. That fool's a fucking former somebody. Yeah, former. How'd that work out? I don't know, man. There used to be a time and an age when you used to have to answer for things like that. I'm just saying, there used to be a time and an age when you used to have to answer for people like that. Enjoy your cafe, ditch the straw. Fuck it, man. Look at it for you. The straw will save your teeth from coffee stains, though. Yeah, fact, the whole reason why I'm using this fucking straw. I think I made it. All right, LT, heading to the Pinta. Have a blessed day. Yeah, you too, bro. Stay safe. Remember, protect your circle and your circle only. You see them smoking crack, look the other way. You see them slamming heroin, look the other way. You see them stabbing each other, wait till the fool renders him. Wait till the fool falls unconscious, then put the yard down. Spilled some coffee, right? You see them fucking, don't. You see him dealing dope? Maybe you didn't see him dealing dope. I don't know. All right. I've been on 1 hour and 9 minutes. Pretty good episode. A lot of Q&As. Got a lot off my chest, man. These motherfuckers. God forbid I post some content that somebody doesn't agree with and they want to hit me up and tell me to take it down. Yet I haven't. No, not gonna happen, man. Not gonna fucking happen. Absolutely not gonna happen. Before I leave, I want to thank you guys for showing up early. Let me know what you guys want to know. Give me a Q&A. Ask me something personal. I said it on the Instagram yesterday. Ask me something personal. I got nothing to hide. You guys want to ask me something like, hey, I want to ask this dude a question, but I don't want to offend him. I don't want to hurt his fucking feelings. I don't want to overstep my bounds. Ask me. Have a good day. Con cuidado. Thank you. Ask me. Ask me anything you've ever wanted. Anthem for the day, it wasn't me. But they call me in the van, it wasn't me. He even put me on IG, it wasn't me. He even put me on the TikTok, it wasn't me. And all you have to literally say is, no, we weren't fucking. Period. End of that. Motherfuckers are so guilty, they just give themselves up. Nah, we weren't fucking. Is there a video of us fucking? No, there's not. Thank you for this episode. It was great and funny as hell. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You too, El Skid. What's today? Tuesday? Taco Tuesday. I grilled some carne asada yesterday. I'm a mandilon, right? I'm a straight up mandilon. Kind of tired of it, but hey, this is the fucking life I chose. I'm a straight up mandilon, man. I cooked some carne asada yesterday. I went to Northgate Market off of 43rd Street here in San Diego. I was looking for some tripas, but they didn't have no tripas, man. Your boy loves some tripas. I might get a tattoo today, too, as looking at that video. I might get a tattoo, man. I'm getting the itch. What do you guys think? But, hey, you guys, thank you, Bravo, for sure, man. Love all you guys. Again, I feel I feel grateful that I'm able to serve you guys, right? And I don't ever want to get it twisted, man. I'm here to serve you guys. Gracias a ti. The tira is now closed. Yup. Appreciate advice, bro. I'm glad I ran into your podcast and tuned into your live stream. God bless. Likewise. If I can help you guys in any way, let me know, man. I don't know it all, but I do know how not to get in trouble, right? Through my own experiences. Keep pushing forward.